Hi Geminis, this is your March 2018 reading, and this was one of your jumping cards. When I was shuffling the deck, this fell out and it fell like almost across the room. I had to like get up and go get it. So this is a message for someone. This is a transparency card and it's in the reverse. It talks about honesty, being authentic, genuine, and present in the moment. Okay, so what I'm feeling like with this reading from the cards that I drew for you guys, somebody is really keeping some secrets here. Okay, and I don't know if it's you, Gemini, or if it's your partner. Okay, but I'm feeling like who's ever keeping these secrets, you're keeping the relationship from moving forward. Okay, now the first card that I have for you is the Mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. I'm feeling like for some of you, you were lost in a situation, lost in a relationship, okay? Geminis, it's like you're dealing with someone and you don't get them. Your life was good with them once, okay? And now you're like, what the hell is going on here? I'm feeling like some of you were in a relationship and things weren't, things were going good at first, if not great. And then things started to change, and you may have lost yourself in this relationship or in this friendship with someone, and now you're trying to find yourself because you're like, okay, things are not working out, you know, and I lost myself in this situation, and now I have to find out, you know, who I really am and, you know, what I want to do in this situation, because it's just not a good situation for you. Okay, for someone, this is a general reading and it may not resonate with each and every Gemini out there, but somebody is like trying to figure out like what they want to do, and you know, they know their worth. Well, I'm feeling like you've known your worth all this time, but you've been with someone and they made you doubt yourself. So now you're trying to like bring it all back into perspective and like figure out like, you know, what's going on here, and just try to move forward in the situation. That's what I see here. Yeah, see, the next card that I have for you, couldn't pick that card up, is timeout, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. Yeah, see, what I'm saying is like you've been taking some time to yourself. I'm feeling like, you know, you've been sort of like the hermit, like you've turned your back on someone, or you don't want to be bothered. It's either you not wanting to be bothered with someone or someone not wanting to be bothered with you. I felt like when I was pulling your cards that I felt like a lot of stubbornness, a lot of silent, like no, somebody's not saying how they feel about something. Like somebody is pissed off and they're angry, but they're not letting someone know. So you're either putting someone on a timeout, Gemini, or you're taking time out. And if this is not you that's feeling this way, this may be your partner that's doing this to you. Okay, the next card that I have is the Unseen. Too much is hidden from you. I'm telling you, like, I don't know what you guys are going through this month, but this reading is all about secrets. Somebody is hiding something. It's something going on and they don't think that they can tell you about it. Maybe they think you won't understand, Gemini, okay? Or vice versa. Maybe you're thinking that your partner won't understand. Or it's just somebody is not being real. You're not being true. Okay, it's like they may be cheating, maybe they got someone on the side and they don't want to tell you about it. But you know, this card is saying there's a lot going on in this relationship and you don't even know what it is because your partner won't talk. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody, you know, they're not saying how they really feel, and I'm just feeling like somebody may have even walked away. Somebody may have walked away from this relationship, and you're trying to find out why they walked away and what happened, and you can't get to the bottom of it because they're not talking, and you're like, just tell me what's going on. And I'm just feeling like this person is not, they're really keeping some secrets. Like, it's just too much. It's too many secrets going on here. Like, the next word that I have for you is vulnerability. Open your heart. I'm sorry, allow yourself to be tender. But I'm feeling like whoever is keeping these secrets is causing the relationship to go haywire. Because if it's something that you need to deal with, then get it out in the open and deal with it. But walking away or turning your back on your partner is not going to help it. Okay? But somebody does not want to be vulnerable. So, you know, they're going to put a gate up or put a guard up or cover themselves so that they won't get hurt. But to be honest, I'm just feeling like whoever this is, like either you love someone a lot, but you don't want to compromise being hurt. And maybe they love you too, but you know, they don't want to compromise being hurt. I don't know. Somebody's being stubborn. Somebody needs to come out and talk. Because I'm telling you, if you come out and talk and communicate and fix this issue, Gemini, you know, you'll realize that it's not as bad as you think it is. And like I said, if this is not you that's feeling this way, this may be your partner. Okay, yeah, that was weird. The message cards was really weird. But I'm sensing a lot of stubbornness, and somebody wants to say something and they're not saying it. And you had 2 jumping cards in the regular deck. The 5 of Shields, which is also the 5 of Pentacles in the original tarot deck, and you had the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, so this 5 of Shields symbolizes feeling left out in the cold. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn, and you're feeling left out in the cold by this partner. Okay, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune, and it's in the reverse. So it's like it's some changes that needs to take place. But I can see that from your message cards, like something needs to happen here, and it can. Like you can have what you want with this partner, Gemini. But you have to stop being stubborn, or they have to stop being stubborn. Somebody has to open up, talk about what's going on, and things can move forward. Okay. The first card that I have for you, 3 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. So I'm feeling like maybe someone broke your heart. Maybe you were dealing with another air sign, another Gemini or a Libra or an Aquarius. Okay. And they broke your heart and you're trying to come out of that. And if not, you know, this is just your energy. Maybe you have a broken heart. Maybe someone walked away from you and they're keeping secrets, and, you know, and you want to find out what's going on and what made them leave. Okay. And they're just not telling you is what I see here. Yeah. See, because you have the 9 of Swords. So it's like some sleepless nights, some depression, a lot of thinking about what you want to happen, but you won't open up and say anything. But you know what? I was just feeling like I was getting messages, and you know, when I'm shuffling the cards and I start getting messages, I try to keep them all into perspective. But I was really getting a message that you want to say something to a partner that you really don't think is going to matter. Okay. Or you really don't think they're going to care. So you're keeping everything to yourself. And this is how you may be feeling at night. Okay, you're missing someone and you want to talk to them, but you refuse to reach out because you don't want to be the one to extend the olive branch, because you don't think you should. Somebody just doesn't think that they should reach out first. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Yeah, see, the next card that I have for you is the Queen of Swords, and you're in a reverse. Okay, so if this is you, Gemini, this is your energy, and it's like you're being you could be really being selfish right now, cruel, cutting through the BS. You know, your attitude is like you don't give a damn. You know, it's like either they're going to come to me and going to say something about what's going on, or it's not going to get fixed because you're feeling like I'm not saying anything. And if this is not you that's feeling this way, then this may be your partner that's feeling this way. But somebody is confused on what's going on. Okay, it's like your partner is being secretive and you don't feel the connection. Like the connection is gone. Okay, the connection that you once felt for this partner, you don't feel that anymore. Somebody doesn't feel like this can work. Somebody doesn't feel like this relationship is going anywhere. Okay, but you're hoping to get things back on track because you don't want to lose them. I'm feeling like this partner is all you want, but you feel something is not right here. Okay, so you're trying to decide if you want this relationship or if you know, want to give it up because you don't want to be stressed out. I'm sorry, I dropped the card on the floor. Yeah, see, like the 3 of Wands here is like somebody is turning their back on their partner. Okay, and you know, you're not wanting to be bothered. So if this is not you, Gemini, this may be your partner that's doing this to you. And you know, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and they're turning their back on you. The next card that I have is the Shadow card, which is the Devil card in the original tarot deck. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, and you know, either they're being stubborn or you're being stubborn, and you know you guys are you're feeling trapped in the situation. You're feeling like you're stuck and you're chained to this partner and you can't break away from what's going on, but you don't like the situation because you feel like it's toxic and it's like turbulent, and it's like you try to get things back on track, but it may not, you know, it may not pan out for you. So I'm just feeling like somebody's not doing anything because they don't think that it's going to work. You even have the Justice card here. Some of you could be dealing with the Libra, but the Justice card is in the reverse. So if you're dealing with this Libra, Gemini, you're feeling like, you know, you can never get justice in this situation. So you're just not caring about it anymore. Somebody has really dropped the ball and just stopped, you know, doing whatever it takes to keep this relationship going. You have the Six of Swords here, though. Okay, so whenever you have the Six of Swords and it's in the upright, it symbolizes moving away from a turbulent situation. Okay, look at the water, how wavy it is, and you know, it just looks like, you know, on one side is really, really wavy and turbulent, and then on the other side is smooth. But you have this card in reverse. So it's like, even though this situation that you're in may seem turbulent and rocky, you're not ready to move away from it. So what are you going to do? Because, you know, you can't be in a standstill forever, okay? Because you have the Ten of Wands here. So this is sort of like a burden for you. You're feeling like this is really heavy and you're tired of carrying it around. Like you want to release it, but you just don't know how, because the next card that you have is a Two of Shields. So you're trying to weigh your options and see, you know, what are you going to do about the situation? I don't know. You know, for some of you, I'm feeling like you're going to take a leap of faith. Okay. And you may just feel like, you know, it's best for you to just walk away because you don't want to deal with the situation anymore. Okay. And this Fool card symbolizes someone, look at him. He's about to just walk off the edge and he doesn't even see what's down below. So, you know, be careful with that. If you're thinking about walking away from a situation, at least try to make it work, you know, if it can work. Because, you know, you just walking, I'm feeling like somebody's just walking away and they just don't want to try anymore. Someone has turned their back on a situation because it's too much for them and they're not willing to try. Yeah, see, you have the Four of Swords here. So I do see that you've thought it through. Okay, there's a lot of swords in this reading. So this is either your energy, Gemini, or you're dealing with another air sign. And you've really put a lot of thought in this. Okay, you know, you took some time out. And this is not something that was a snap, quick decision. You've been thinking about this for quite some time. Okay. And I see for some of you, you're standing your ground. You're standing your ground in this situation per this Seven of Wands. Like you feel like you have the right to act the way you're acting. Okay. And then you have the Tower card. So I'm feeling like something transpired here. Something shook up your foundation. Okay. And this is why you're standing your ground. And you're like, no, I'm not going to let up. Like, you know, if things are going to work, you know, you're feeling like your partner should come around and talk to you. And I'm just feeling like maybe your partner is feeling the same way about you. Okay, but somebody has to make a move here because it's like playing chess, but nobody's moving anywhere. Nobody's doing anything. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for you this month, Gemini. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are going through. And I just want to tell you I am now on Instant Go. I'm sorry. So if you would like to have a question answered in 24 hours, you can reach out to me there. Thank you for everyone who ordered a private reading this month. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys again for mid-month readings. Bye.